Hey, what's going on, dudes? Welcome back to some more FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Mode here on the FTOG server. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. We are hanging out. I've got lots to show you, man. It's been about a week and a half or maybe even longer since the last episode that I recorded anyway. It came out last week. And I ended up getting sick, so I wanted to try to record some stuff over like the last week and a half, but I just wasn't able to. I was super busy with work, and on top of that I was kind of sick. And it just wasn't really working out, man. Things were not going my way, but today we're going to see if we can change that up. Check it out. I have crafted a resonant solar helmet. So basically this is a resonant solar panel crafted with an iron helmet, I believe. I think. But anyways, this guy works really well with this jetpack. So in the last episode, we crafted up this dude. Or actually, yeah, it was the last episode that we made this. And it's been draining power super quick. Oh, check it out. It was draining power super quick. It was burning through its RF faster than my old solar helmet could actually create it. So I took the time, I went ahead and crafted up one of these resonant solar helmets. It only generates 512 RF per tick, but it does really, really well with this jetpack. It actually can keep up. So I'm not sure, well, I think it probably would, because nothing else would be draining power but the jetpack when we're flying around. So if we wanted to make some of the flux armor, the pants, I think it would charge that as well. It keeps this charged. You can see that this is fully charged and this is fully charged. All my tools are charged, everything is good to go. These take EU power, so it can't charge those up, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's got my cool little green knee pads, I like them. But yeah, so it works out really, really well. And when I was crafting that up, we talked about doing some of the AE2 auto crafting, and that's what I set up, man. Check it out. So if we come in here, take a look at solar panels, you can see that I have a full plethora of different things to craft in here. So we got the leadstone all the way up to the ultimate solar panel. And I am nowhere near being able to craft one of these, but you're probably asking, how did you get the pattern to craft one of these if you don't have the items to do so? So let's just try to craft one of these real quick. I want to show you how much this actually takes, and then I will explain how I got it in the system. So for this we need 36,000 iron, 107,000 glass, 64,000 redstone, 16,000 lead. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. 97,000 electrotine. Yep, not even close. I burned through most of my electrotine. We've only got about like 2,200 of this stuff left, unless I have another almost 800 in the system. So yeah, we are running super low, and I got to get our ender quarry up and going. I haven't ran it yet. I wanted to wait for you guys, so we'll probably set that up at the end of today's episode. It'd be pretty cool, but I actually had to make the ender quarry to make up the ender markers. But yeah, we'll get into that in just a second. I get sidetracked real easily. But yeah, so if you want to try to make something in the pattern terminal, typically you would have to have all the items in here and lay it all out. So if we did something like this, place, there we go, and then we need the signalum. Do I have nuggets? I do. So we put these here like so, and then we need the redstone chipsets. Only got one. But yeah, so you need at least one, and then you can craft the pattern or whatever, and then you just do that, encode pattern. Perfect, you got the pattern, all is good, right? But what if you don't have all those items in your system to craft something that you really, really want or need? You can actually cheat, not really cheat. That's kind of putting it harshly. You can use NEI. I think there's kind of a bug in this system. So, you know, normally you click on NEI, it gives you the recipe and all that kind of good stuff. But if you click and drag, you can see that we got a stack here. Now, if I try to place this in my inventory, it just disappears. It's not creative mode. We're on a server. We don't have those kind of powers, man. Those would be superpowers in this pack. We don't have that. So it just gives you the ghost item, and then, you know, you try to click it in your inventory, it goes away. So you can't actually cheat the system or anything like that. But this is a super useful tool for using with AE, right? So if we take a look at, I don't know, let's do something fairly easy. I guess a crafting table would work. So if we look up wood, right? So we get our wooden planks, all our different plethoras of wood. I like that word today, plethora. So we can click and drag this here. So these are ghost items. We don't actually have these wooden planks. Super expensive wooden planks. We can't afford these yet in this pack. But if we take these, we can actually right click or left click into the system. We're getting some lag or something, which is really weird. But yeah, so these are actually ghost items. These I don't actually have in my system. I just pulled from over here. We probably have wooden planks, but yeah, so we can actually use those ghost items to create the pattern, and then we can encode it, right? And so that's how I was able to craft, or not craft, but get to get the pattern all the way up to the ultimate solar panels. So we don't actually have those items, but we were able to craft it. So that way we can just kind of keep track of everything that we need for maybe in the future when we want to craft one of these. It would be super awesome. 32,000 RF per tick. Man, that is crazy. We have the one blue solar panel right now, whatever that one is, the advanced solar panel. So we need 7 more of these to create one of these, and these are super expensive on their own. I don't think I can even craft up another one of those yet. Actually, I want to take a look. Can we? Solar? Can we craft? No, we're short on electrotine. We've got everything else. We got the iron, which we still have 11,000 iron, almost 12,000. The electrotine is what we are short on, so we need 11,000 of that stuff. I am running super low. I got to get our quarry up and going before the end of today's episode. But check it out. I have let this guy run pretty much constantly over the last couple of weeks, collecting UU matter. So it's a super slow process. What's going on there? Looks like we stalled out. Is it nighttime? I bet you it's nighttime. Our solar panels are about to turn off. We're sucking up all the power. Yeah, that's what it is. So I have been collecting UU matter over the last couple of weeks, and I have been letting it just kind of build up in here. So first it tries to go into the replicator here at the bottom. This dude is full. 16 buckets worth of UU matter in this guy. So it's about a bucket per piece of per pellet of RTG fuel. Oh my goodness, let me turn this down. Blocks. No, let's just do that for right now. It's so loud, man. So yeah, we've got 16 buckets of UU matter in here, and that's each pellet of RTG fuel is 933.2 millibuckets. So it's almost a whole bucket's worth of UU matter to create one pellet of RTG fuel. This is full, so I needed some place to have for the overflow. So I created a barrel, and we've got almost 26 buckets of UU matter in here. That is awesome. So we can make like almost 40 pellets of RTG fuel. So you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Big reactor time. We're not going to do that today, but soon. So I'm going to start kind of creating the pellets of RTG fuel, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to craft. I need up a bunch of the electrical steel, big reactors. Yeah, so if you take a look here, we need a lot of the refined iron, the refined steel. We need a bunch of the electrical steel. The yellorium we have. The graphite bars I'm going to have to make up. I think that's just, yeah, charcoal or coal smelted down. So there's a lot to it, but it shouldn't be too bad. I think we have everything that we're going to need. We just need to make up a bunch of these because this is the expensive part of big reactors. So if we take a look at the yellorium fuel rod, for each one of these, we need 6 hardened glass and 1 pellet of RTG fuel. Yep. So you need probably, I think with my reactor that I made before, I think we needed like 36 yellorium fuel rods. So it gets kind of expensive in this pack, but I think we have enough UU matter now to create everything that we're going to need. And I think I've still got some plutonium here that I could turn into the pellets of RTG fuel. So I think we're going to have plenty of that stuff to make our big reactors, which is going to be awesome. So yep, we'll probably be doing that in the next couple of episodes. If not next episode, would be kind of neat, but I think we're probably going to have to let the quarry run for a little while. So it'll be a few days away. But yeah, so what I want to do today, actually I should show you this stuff first. I made the what is this thing called? The QED. What do they call it now? The quantum energy device. That changes all the time, but yeah, anyways, we made this guy up because I needed to make some of the ender markers for our ender quarry. So if we come in here, ender markers, I went ahead and made up 4 of them. I don't think we actually needed that many, but they're not really that expensive. So we have our ender quarry, we have our ender markers. Now we just need to set this thing up and let it go. But before we do that, I want to set up a silk touch upgrade. So if we look up Ender, is that gonna work? Yeah, here we go. We can see all the upgrades. So we want the Silk Touch upgrade, and for this we need a golden Silk Touch pick with an Ender Quarry upgrade base, which is some of this stuff in burnt quartz. Yeah, not too bad. And then for the speed upgrades, we need efficiency 5 with stack upgrades, all kinds of crazy stuff, right? But we need the enchantments. That's the difficult part. And one of the other things that I want to get is soulbound for each piece of our armor and tools. Yeah, so that's going to take some doing, but it's not impossible in this pack. So I want to go check out something that we got going on over at Spawn. I think we have the Draconic Disenchanter, I believe is what it's called. And over here, I actually have something in here has soulbound on it. What is it? This guy right here. It's weird that it's on a bow. I thought it was on a piece of armor before. Do we have it on here? Feather Falling Forward. That's actually a pretty good one to have. What else? Is there any other? Auto Smelt. Unbreaking. Just unbreaking. Do we have any haste? I want haste on my boot so I can run around a little bit faster. I don't think we have haste on anything, but yeah, so we need to go over and check out this device that they got over at Spawn. I don't know who left it there. Let's see, do I have any books? I have a few. That's just a bunch of random enchants I was trying to get get something. I forget what it was. No, everything's in my chest system. Book. What are these books? Wrecking. Ugh. Feather Falling 4, Unbreaking 3. Okay, that's already got Unbreaking 3 on it. So, can we have paper? Okay, and do we have leather? No leather. Thorns. I'm just checking all our enchantments. Okay, so maybe we should go murder some cows real quick. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's see. Do I have any rotten flesh? Yeah, we do. We can actually convert this into leather over at the community mana pools. So let's head over here. We'll take a look at this stuff real quick. It's going to take a little bit for this stuff to load in over here. It's kind of clunky, but it gets there. What does that to fly in? Kind of slow. Toddy's been doing some stuff on his farms here. I really like this block, whatever this is. I keep seeing it because I fly over it. Flower bed from botany. Interesting. Ooh. A screen? What? What is going on? It's like an invisible block. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so let's head over here. Let's turn on hover mode. We'll come over here to this one. I think this one here has some sort of catalyst or something underneath it, I think is what it's called. So if we fly up, turn on hover, and then fly up above this guy, if we take this and drop that on there, yeah, it's converting all that rotten flesh into leather, which is awesome. So now we have all the leather in the world that we're going to need, and we can craft up some books. So let's see. Oh, I didn't bring the paper with us. Oh, dang it. Let me go do that real quick, and I'll meet you guys right back over here. Okay, so we were able to craft up about 5 more books. Wait, where? Did I overshoot? I think I overshot everything. Where is it? Over here? Over here. There we go. It didn't load in, so I just flew right past everything. Yeah, so I was able to craft up 5 more books. We ran out of sugar cane, so I'm going to have to grow some of that stuff and make up some more paper, because we're going to need a lot more, or at least a few more books today. But yeah, this guy right here, this is from Draconic Evolution, and there is a Disenchanter from another mod. I think it's MFR. But the problem with that one is it takes durability from the piece of armor or tool or whatever that it's on, and it has a chance of destroying the item. And once it's destroyed, you lose that enchantment. But with this thing, I don't think it takes any durability off of the item and just gives you the enchantment. So if we take this guy here, we should be is soulbound going to be the first one, or is that going to be the last one? Does it work from the bottom up or the top down? Soulbound, cool. Power 2 and XP boost 1. So can we just keep doing this? Oh, and pull all the item or pull all the enchantments off of this. That is awesome. Extra XP from mob kills. Okay, so I don't really want that. Let's see. What are some of the other ones? What do we want here? We're probably gonna need unbreaking. So there's feather falling 4. What's the next one? Unbreaking 3. Oh. Why did it only give me unbreaking 1? What's weird? Okay. So I guess either way, that's fine. That gave me protection 3. Or was it unbreaking 1? Maybe it was. I don't know. Last stand. We probably want that one. Fire protection, we're not worried about it. So we'll save some of our books here. But yeah, so that is super awesome. So now we have a soulbound book. And now we need to look at copying this. And I think we're going to need a couple of different things from BIBLIOCRAFT. Let's see. BIBLIOCRAFT is here. So we are going to want the printing press plates. Mana steel. How do you make mana steel? Oh, we take steel and throw it into a mana pool. We can do that. That's not a big deal. We got the mana pools right over here. We can borrow a little bit of mana. We're going to need the printing press, I believe is what it's called. This guy. Oh, we're going to need the typesetting table too. So for this, we need the printing chase. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, that's thaumium. I don't know if I have enough thaumium. I think that I have quite a bit of it, but I'm not sure how much we're going to need because I know with this guy right here, the printing press, check this out. It takes 3 thaumium blocks, which is pretty expensive because we don't really have a good way of getting thaumium right now until we get started with the magic stuff. So for this, what else do we need? We need the iron item casings, the iron plate. Oh, that's a rolling machine. I think I found a rolling machine at a village or something. We'll have to take a look and see, but I think we should be good. And a couple of blaze rods for everything else. Okay, so I think this is everything that we're going to need. Is this going to give us Atlas Chase printing press plate? I don't know. Let's just build these items and take a look and see what all we're going to need. So let's head back over to the base. I'm going to get some stuff put up, and we'll be right back. All right, let's take a look here. Do we have a rolling machine in here? Because we're going to need it. Rolling machine. Yeah, there we go. Railcraft. Okay, so does this thing take RF power is the question. I think we can put it right here. Okay, yeah, it does take RF. We are running out of room, man. We're going to have to think about moving soon. There's not a whole lot of space left in this cave. I don't know, though. We may stick around for a little bit longer, but eventually we will be looking for a new place. I'll probably start exploring, which I actually already have. So you can see I got a cool spot over there, a home question mark. I don't know. I found some pretty cool spots, but I want to kind of take my time and pick out the perfect location. So we'll see how all that works. So I think we need, actually, I'm going to make up a stack. Let's see. I've got plenty of iron, so let's go ahead and throw all that in there. I think it's 4 iron ingots if I remember correctly, unless it's changed in this pack. But let's do this like so. Yeah, there we go. So it's just going to go ahead and craft up a whole bunch of these for us. So that should give us 4 stacks of these iron plates, just in case we ever need these for anything else. We'll just let those go. So we'll throw those back in our system here, and let's take a look at everything else that we're going to need. So let's start off with the typesetting table. So for this, we need this guy, which we need the thaumium and the mana steel. Do I have any mana steel? Oh, I do. I must have found some in a dungeon somewhere. I probably don't have a whole bunch of that stuff, but we'll go ahead and make that. Sweet. We'll throw that back in the system. That's going to save us some time. Let's take a look and see how much thaumium we have. Thaumium. We got 73 ingots. Now, I got these a long time ago because Non used to have a villager trading system where you could buy thaumium off of villagers. And I just went ahead and traded up a whole bunch with that guy a long time ago. And that's as much as I got. So it's a little over a stack, which isn't much, but I guess it's going to come in handy. Okay, so do we have everything in the system? Typesetting table. There we go. Okay, so now the next thing is the printing press, which is the iron item casings. Do we have any of that? Okay, we do. We have everything. We just need the thaumium blocks. So 1, 2, 3. Like so. There it is. Okay, so these 2 things here, we're going to need some ink. Do we have any ink sacks? We do. Let's just take all of those. And we should be able to, we just need to throw these guys down somewhere. Don't know where. I guess probably right here would be fine, huh? So we'll do them like right here. So we'll do the typesetting table and then the printing press. And now I think we're going to need the reading glasses. So let's see if we can make up some of these real quick. I think we need these to see how many levels that we're going to need. Where'd they go? There they are. Do we have everything in here? We do. Okay. So let's take a look at these real quick and see what these look like. I like them. Sweet. All right, so let's head back up here. And now I think we need to throw our ink in this guy. 25 ink. Okay, yeah. So if we take our glasses off, I don't think we should be able to see that. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. So now we need select a book. Okay, so we put soulbound on here. It requires 40 levels. And how do we need another one of these dudes? Printing chase? Print whatever? Something? Yeah, let's try to make up another one of those. Do we have enough mana steel? I think we did. Nameplate. Yeah, so let's take one of these guys. We'll see. Okay, so we are out of mana steel now. We only had 4 pieces, man. That is not a lot. Alright, so we put that 0 or just 1 chase. Okay. So select soulbound 1. Okay. Requires 40 levels. Okay, so I thought it was going to do that. What I want to do is actually, let's see, can we make up an autonomous activator? Autonomous activator. This guy, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Do we have everything? What are we missing? Where'd it go? There it is. Piston. Make one of those. Autonomous activator. Booyah! Alright, so we're going to need this for just a second. And we're going to need a drum. Let's see. Can we craft up one of these guys? Do I have one? Drum. Let's see. No. Do we have an extra one? No. Okay. A lot of crafting today. Take that. And then we need some pressure plates. 1, 2. Like so. Now we should. Yeah, there we go. And then we need an XP drain. So I need to start collecting this. So let's do that. And what's the other one called? XP shower. I think we're gonna need this guy. Oh, and then we need some tanks. So let's grab those. We're gonna set up a quick and dirty system right over here for a second. Let's just do it right here. Maybe. I'm not real sure how this is gonna work. So we're gonna put those there, put our XP there, and let's go up here. We need to grab some stuff that I've been collecting, growing over time. But we've got our XP essence berry bushes right over here, and this guy has been running for quite a while. I just upgraded the chest because this thing is full. So we got 64 stacks of this stuff, and this chest back here is starting to fill up. This chest was full, so I just upgraded to the diamond chest that way we could get a whole bunch more of this stuff, but it's awesome. So let's see, do I have my... I do. If we take this dolly, we can pick this guy up, and we don't have to worry about dropping any of that stuff. So we can take this down here. And then we should be able to set up this guy right here. So put that there. And then we'll put the autonomous activator here. I think. I'm not real sure. And then how do we want to do this? We need some conduit. Do I have any item conduit on us? I need to take a look at this because I need a way of collecting that XP without actually having to click on it. So that's what the autonomous activator is for. Conduit. Item conduit. There we go. So we'll take one of those. Actually, we're going to need 2 of them. Like so. Actually, you know what? We'll just hang on to the whole stack in case we need it. And then we should be able to set these guys up like so. We'll do insert, and then we will do extract without a signal. We gotta set the configuration in here. Oh, we need power for this. I don't remember these guys actually taking power. So I think it's right click that is what we need. So input, we'll disable all the other ones. Okay, do I have an extra tesseract in the system? Tesseract, there we go. Seeing one. And we'll just set this up over here for right now. This is for, actually it should be on UU power. That's where my energy is right now. Energy mode, send, receive. Oh, let's turn our magnet off. So that should fall. No, it's just coming to me. What happens if it falls on that thing? No, it's pretty random. Okay. If we put a drain or this guy here, does that work? It doesn't work. Whoops. This pick is too fast sometimes. Alright, I'm not going to worry about this for right now. I'll set that up off camera. We're taking up too much time. It looks like something was working, but yeah, we'll just do this all by hand for right now. So let's take all these levels here. Can we take all those? Gimme. Nom 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 nom. Okay, we can get those. Alright, so we need 40 levels. So if we munch on some psychedelic berries for a second, I think we should have enough. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, cool. So that's our 40 levels. Now how do I get this book? Do I shift click? Ooh. Enchanted plate, soulbound 1. Now, okay, I think we stick that in there. And then we should just throw books on here. So how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at least. Actually 10, 11. So we don't have nearly enough books. I'm gonna have to grow up a bunch of. Ooh, look at you go. But it should. Let's take off our helmet, put our glasses back on. There's 7 books here. And it should be printing up a bunch of these guys, maybe? Oh, yes. It is so good. Oh, it takes a while, though. I was watching Grok's video when he did this a long time ago, and it didn't take nearly as long, I don't think. Check it out, man. We are just pumping out the soulbound books like no other. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here because I know it's been a little long and my throat is starting to kill me. I haven't talked this much in a long time. It's been a couple of weeks. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get these Ender quarry up and going with the upgrades. So I'm going to do the same process here with Silk Touch. I think I actually need to get Silk Touch first. I don't have Silk Touch anywhere. I don't think, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything all enchanted up, and I'll show you guys next episode. It's going to be awesome. And we'll get the Ender quarry up and going. That way I can start collecting a bunch more materials and everything like that. So yeah, anyways, I think next episode we're going to be working on big reactors, so look forward to that, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your support on this series, man. I super appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Keep it up. Hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Peace.